We are finally here, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, peoples, Q-Shoe92 here, and welcome to the beginning of my Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League series. Psycho, Gajil, let us go! Let us begin! Let us partake of this beautiful feast. I've been waiting for this for so long. And now that it's here, I'm gonna take it all in. I'm gonna enjoy it all, and ain't nobody gonna impede on my fun, which is why I got this on subscribers only mode, because you never know. Let's see what Rocksteady does with the Arkhamverse. And y'all don't know, I'm so happy to play this, because now I get to show you guys what I experienced. I get to show you guys what I experienced during the alpha, but with a finished product, you know? I'm really so excited to play. Now it says it's signing in. Okay, all right. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So this is what I saw. You know, it's nice. It's nice seeing this screen, and it doesn't have my username plastered all over, because that was one way that they could be able to tell if people were breaking NDA during the alpha, and we're putting stuff out there. They'd be able to know who was doing what. So, gameplay, auto run, these are all the different options, and there's a lot of options. There's quite a few accessibility options. Audio, I want to make sure that the subtitles are on. Yes, subtitles are on. Interface, you get to turn a whole bunch of things off. Like, I know some people said some things during the preview where they were talking about, like, oh, there's so much going on screen, but you can set that off. You can turn that off. And they're going to be working on making it so you can turn even more stuff off for the interface later down the line. So, gameplay, you also have the option to disable graphic neck bomb effects, toggle whether graphic neck bomb effects are shown when squad members are executed. You can literally turn that off if you don't like to see people's heads explode. So that's an option. But overall and difficulty, we will be playing on Best Pay Attention. Best Pay Attention. There's multiple difficulties, like sweating bullets, more XP, more resources, but we're going to play on the normal. This is basically normal. Let us begin!
Metropolis. It's the little things that really change a city's vibe. The weather, gentrification, the alien invasion.
Task Force X, stop sightseeing and see if you can kill everything in sight. Got it?
Hate to say it, but Waller's right. We got work to do. How did you three get split off this time?
Hey! Wasn't my fault we got lost. This time. We should convene at the Daily Planet. It is a very central location.
Still playing tour guide, Sharky. Love that.
Wow, we're doing the same thing I did during the alpha, because this is the intro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys get to take part in watching me play this game.
It seems like it would be very high pressure and stressful.
Yeah, you lost me there too, Floydie.
Oh, aren't you supposed to be a yank, Carls? Even I got the reference.
Just don't get yourselves killed doing something basic.
Well, you know Boomer. He's always basic.
Oi! Wait! You're basic!
See what I mean?
You guys get to see. Oh, and Psycho, you got chili and crackers for lunch? Nice. All right, so the way that Deadshot controls. is that there is no like sprint button because your main run is essentially a sprint, but your main methods of getting around will be your traversal. So we got Deadshot here with his jetpack. Of course, his jetpack has a limited usage here, but there are a lot of skills that'll help you stay airborne to get around, and also during combat, which I can't wait to get to, because during the alpha, I could only get up to level 15. So there's plenty other skills that I never got a chance to get access to.
Pushed it into the red.
That I can't wait to get access to once I start maxing out characters. Woo! I can't wait!
Best and land these shots. I ain't letting a little shield stop me. Just gotta use my jetpack to get around.
Ravi, good to see you. Welcome to the start of my Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League playthrough.
But I'm always prepared to hit my targets. Just switch up the guns, slow breath, and...
I'll say this, though. Deadshot barely has any sway.
Clean, as always. Okay, I got this. I got it. Just can't panic. Airborne, afterburner, breathe, kickstart. Easy.
All right, press L1 while in midair to kickstart and cool down Deadshot's jetpack to cross larger gaps. We're going through the tutorial of all characters, because this is exactly how it was. Kickstart, restart my jetpack. That allows you to stay airborne a little bit longer, but you can only do that once.
Yeah, easy.
One thing I can say is that using afterburners when you're climbing a building, free. That's completely free. You won't use up any fuel. Targets eliminated. I miss this. I haven't messed with this gameplay since the alpha. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to play again! Press circle to throw grenades and clear out groups of enemies quickly. And if the gameplay I've seen of people using grenades is any indication, grenades go crazy.
I thought we were meeting up. Shark, you gotta be nearby.
King Shark time.
I am in a tunnel. It only has 2 exits despite its length, which seems highly inadvisable. Human architecture is fascinating.
Dude was just chilling reading a book. Really is the Drax of the group.
Are you researching again? Can't you just look at pictures later?
The experience would not be the same, Floyd Lawton. I would never ask you to simply look upon renderings of Atlantis. It must be experienced.
I'd kind of prefer pictures, actually.
Oh, new deadshot phobia.
Nah, that ain't a phobia.
He's got the high jumps. Like, look at the vertical. Look at the vertical.
Destructive concert.
Look at the vertical. This is what games that give you big, beefy characters, this is what it should be allowing you to do. And the fact that this can be increased, the height and length of his apex pounce can be increased with a skill point. There's a skill point that increases your jump height and jump length by 25%.
If only there were enemies here. That would be a splash.
Who's been teaching Sharko puns again?
Maneuvering through the air has its advantages. Less land dweller refuse. Much less.
Press R1 and X while in midair to perform up to 3 forward dashes. So that's just my air dash. Reminds me of Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction to a degree. Because you needed R1 in order to do that too.
Much less resistance than water as well. Excellent. I hungered for more enemies.
Gotta stay airborne. See? See? Me just doing all this extra?
Dive deep into combat and control the flow from within their ranks.
Press R2 to melee, launching enemies into the air. Shoot quickly after a melee strike for a guaranteed critical hit, which is gonna be very useful. Wait, so you telling me that you probably jump onto a building in one jump? Yeah. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see, Psycho. Sit back and enjoy, man. You have no idea what I'm going to show you guys with this game.
Your sacrifices are greatly appreciated. I wanted some extra exercise.
Hey, Sharky, you want some real architecture? I'll show you all the top brooding and cackling spots in Gotham.
Oh, I already have a list, but I would love a true Gothamite's perspective.
Quinn's got point on this one. Not many scenic views in my line of work. Can't get spotted.
Floyd, mate, you ever taken a vacation that wasn't work?
It's just something about Shark and his method of jumping around everywhere. This is how the Hulk should have been in Marvel's Avengers. From the get-go. This is how he should have been. Like, his standing jump should have been this, to jump high into the air. And his long jump should have been like this. Even when they gave him like a big old jump at the end of the game's life, it still doesn't compare to the amount of distance that Shark can have. And the fact that it can be leveled up, yeah, it was something else. It just feels good. The game, the movement just feels good. Once we get to Metropolis, you'll understand that. You'll see. You will see once we get to Metropolis.
Greetings, Deadshot. Where are...
Michael Malger, hi! Welcome to my Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League playthrough.
Boomer, check in.
Also, let me know how the game volume is. Make sure you guys can hear just fine, even with me talking.
What, me? Yeah, see, I had to fight off half of Brainiac's army. Yeah, all on my own. Yeah, me!
So tell us all about that big fight just now.
Yes, regale us with your tales of glorious combat.
Yeah, well, you see,
Take your time, sweetie. Let the mental boomerang make it back.
Whole chunk of them up ahead. At least, 30. Gotta knock them around first to get rid of those shields.
And the thing with Boomer, he and Deadshot have that long range melee. How's the game? I'm thinking about getting it. Allow me to watch me just a little bit longer before you make a big decision, Michael, because we're currently on the melee. We're currently only on the tutorial stage, and I feel like that alone won't be enough to convince you. I feel like you need to see me get out into the city, see the full gameplay, see all the menus, because we still need to. I can't get access to all the stuff I want to show you guys, because I did say that before we get real deep into it, I was going to look at the store and the battle pass and stuff like that. So I want you to be able to see all of that, everything menu-wise the game has to offer before you make a big definitive decision. Because I want people, because that's going to be an aspect that may concern some people, or it's not that big of a deal, but it's something that I do want to show off so people can, you know, at least be aware going forward. Press R1, hold while in midair to perform a second speed force with shorter range. Oh, it has shorter range. Okay, L1 and left stick while in midair to perform up to 3 short dashes in any direction, or directly up if no direction is held. I failed to do it in time. I didn't have any trouble when I was going through the tutorial earlier. There we go.
Boomer, hurry your ass up.
Some of us are fighting tooth and nail out here. Can't rush that.
Do you require assistance?
Nah, I handled it like a professional.
Oh, I see. Professional. Sure.
The movement for these characters is really good, though. It's really good. Last one is Harley.
Ah, Boomerang. You seem uninjured despite your supposedly harrowing battles. Did you not see Harley?
No, I didn't see her through all the, bodies. Hey, House, where'd you disappear to? Ain't got yourself beat up, have ya?
Deadshot's all. You ain't got no self-preservation, Quinn. I had to be there. Or alive. Anywho, I'll be there in a Gotham minute.
And we have Harley.
Are you puppeting the dead goons again? That shit is creepy.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's a balm on my soul in these trying times. Could be worse. I could be like Boomer.
Oi! What's that supposed to mean?
There is speculation that you may not bathe, but merely cleanse your weaponry.
Mate, where my boomerangs go, I go. Including the showers, the dunny, everything.
Yeah, you're really not helping your case here.
This is hell. I've died, and this is what my hell looks like.
Ooh, is this a surprise party? Is that why you're hiding? Well, I got some surprises of my own.
So as you can see here, Harley has a grapple. And it's far more versatile than the way that Batman used to grapple, because with Batman, you didn't have much control over the grapple. You just...
I do love a convenient point to hurl my body into the unknown.
Where with Batman, you would just either immediately grapple up to a point, or he'll just swing in between, like, vantage points. But you didn't have control over the swing itself. Oh, crap, I forgot to read the little button thing.
Come on, drone. Crime's a-wasting. Just like the junior gymnast finals. Swing, release, wait for back drone, swing again, stick the landing.
See, the thing with Harley that I had to really get used to was the fact that you can't just immediately swing every single time with her. You gotta buy your time just a little bit.
Actually stuck the landing. Not like the junior gymnast finals. Didn't stick that.
So I feel like with Harley, it's going to take some time for me to get used to her swinging. Just overall, it's going to take me some time to get used to it out of everyone else's. But I feel like with the traversal and another thing to she's hanging upside down. Okay, I didn't notice that. But the thing with the traversal, I feel like I resonate more with Deadshots than to King Shark, simply because of its Hulk-like nature. And then it's Boomerang, and then lastly Harley. Of course, I'm going to spend time with all of the characters so I can perfect their traversal, so, you know, it's not like I favor one character, and then it's just their traversal that I like. I want to be good with all of them. I'm going to be focusing on Deadshot, obviously, but I want to be good with all the characters, including the ones that are going to be popping up, which, coincidentally, for those who don't know, our first DLC character that we're going to be getting for the game in the first season will be the Joker, but not the former Joker that was alive during the Arkham games. It's going to be a different version of Joker from another world that Brainiac has brought around. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We need to keep progressing, because I still need to show you guys the menus and everything.
Hello, boys. How's your apocalypse been going?
Now that we're finally all here, we can get down to...
Almost forgot. There's a big honking group of baddies ready to descend on us like fresh meat at the buffet line. So, who's staying to play hero?
All right, so choose squad leader. So now you get to choose the person you focus on for the time being. So we have Harley Quinn, Harleen Quinzel. Weapons that she specializes in for this game are pistols, SMGs, and miniguns, with her melee being bat-like weapons. Recommended playstyle: detonator. Explosions are a girl's best friend. Run and gun. Reckless in battle, but quick on her feet. And lastly, Slugger, up close and chaotic with blunt force. So for people who were concerned that there wasn't going to be any emphasis on melee, these characters literally have skill trees that give you many melee perks. So that's not even a concern. King Shark, Nanaue. Weapons include shotguns, assault rifles, and miniguns, with his melee being cleavers and sharp weapons. Recommended playstyle: artillery, handle heavy firearms with ease. Predator, unleash as an agile animalistic brawler. And survivor, godlike powers that take and deal damage. So with this sort of thing in mind, King Shark is basically going to be your big bruiser tank. There's a lot of skills that are dedicated to reducing the damage that's done to him, and him dealing a ton of damage back. So I can't wait to explore all of those avenues. Boomerang, George Harkness, Captain Boomerang, if you will. Weapons include sniper rifles, SMGs, and shotguns, with his melee being his, well, boomerangs. Recommended playstyle: Charger, always be building up to something big. Hit and run, swift, unpredictable ambusher. And Ranger, even a pain at distance. So there's a lot of skills for boomerang that revolve around you just dashing in with the Speed Force Gauntlet, doing a whole bunch of hurt, and then dashing away. We'll look through the skill trees. There will be a short moment where I can't even say short because I'm going to go through all of their skills. There will be a moment where I go through everyone's skills so you guys can get a good idea of what their playstyle is, their perks, their skills, and what will in fact make them overpowered by the end. And then lastly, Deadshot. Floyd Lawton. Weapons include pistols, sniper rifles, and assault rifles, with his melee being his wrist guns. Recommended playstyle: bomber, take to the skies and drop payloads; sharpshooter, accurate from altitude and range; and tactician, deadly and utilitarian with his custom wrist cannons. Of course, like I've been saying every single time I brought this game up, we're playing Deadshot. Because it's my favorite character to play. Unlocked Countershot.
Simple for me. Good thing I stayed behind. It's all about timing.
Countershot. You can use a charged countershot to disrupt an enemy's behavior. This is the counter system for the combat. Where we had the counter system for free-flowing combat in the previous Batman games, we have a counter system for the gunplay. Enemies are vulnerable to counters at specific times during their attacks. Where is this cough coming from? Where is this cough coming from? I am so sorry. Each enemy has a different reaction to being countered, so use these to your advantage in combat. Hit the counter target precisely for a critical counter, which also inflicts massive damage. Oh, all right. I should be showing you guys the melee. What you're seeing is the counter shot. Now, that's not the critical counter, though, because you got to aim within that circle. Unlocked shield harvesting.
No automatic recharge. Every second you spend hiding behind cover is wasting my time. If you want to stay alive, you'll have to fight for it. That means harvesting shield charge from enemies in close combat.
So this is an aspect of combat that I absolutely love. Shield harvesting. Because you'll see. Shoot enemies in the legs until they enter a shield harvestable state. Then melee attack them to replenish your personal shields. R2 to shield harvest when prompted. You guys have no idea just how beneficial shield harvesting actually is. It is incredibly beneficial.
Enemies press. Going in for some charge.
It's so much fun to shield harvest. And mind you, I'm playing with characters that don't have any skills whatsoever.
Just strolling into the Daily Planet for any reason.
So I'm not even using like the best stuff that they got to make them even more powerful.
Had to send a lawyer after some reporter wanting their big break. Tried to put all my information out there and on blast like I don't have a secret identity. After all the Arkham shit, came out anyway. But Lane got the story. Was pretty classy about it too. Not one mention of Zoe and Susan. You know, maybe this place wasn't the worst. I'll think about a subscription later. Let's get through this first.
And there's Brainiac's big old skull ship.
Over.
All of you, move to the objective. The Prometheum shield is up, but it won't last forever.
Reminds me of a Sunday morning back home.
Yes, the nostalgia of an active war zone. During the Hammerhead conflicts of my youth.
No, focus, people. Those shark fights do sound pretty cool, though, big man.
Move to the engagement zone, Task Force X.
As you can see, everybody has their own methods of getting to the location.
As many of them as you can before I pull you out.
Come on, not now!
No! My shield harvest! Thank you.
We make a good double act, Harley.
Tactical repositioning.
Okay, so one thing I'm going to turn off is where is it? Ah, I can't turn them off. I can't turn off the dynamic stuff yet because since we're in the tutorial. Get off that wall.
Keeping my shield ready for action. Saw it. Took it.
Oh, we got choppers.
The classic combo, deadshot with cheese.
Oh, someone needed shield harvesting. Hello. I want to see if I can get to 100.
Until evac. Keep fighting.
Ah! Ah! I forgot about the snipers! The snipers will disable your traversal if you're not careful. Stop it! I'm so close to having 100 kills!
I'm in the air.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I got 100. I got 100.
Waller, get us the hell out of here.
Get to the evac point. All hell's about to come down on you.
Yep, time to go. Time to go. Time to go. They got tanks. The tanks. And the thing about the tanks is the tanks can shoot through buildings.
Oh, that ain't good at all.
Oh, that's a big old ball of death right up there. And we died. 7 days earlier. Trial by fire. What the heck just happened? The music is so... the music! Arkham, hitchhikers may be escaping patience. Remember when we saw those words in the first Batman Arkham Asylum game? Welcome back to Arkham Asylum, everybody! Waller's personal penitentiary.
My name is Amanda Waller. I am the director of Argus, a division of Homeland Security you've never even heard of. But we've heard of you. And I'm here to make you an offer. You're tenacious as junkyard dogs. Desperate. Hungry. You know how to survive. Now that might make you the kings and queens of Arkham. But outside these walls, the world's forgotten about you. And you're going to spend the rest of your lives picking maggots out of prison meatloaf. I could change that. I could be your way out. A chance to do some good. And if...
Hey, Harley Quinn, Arkham Gazette. Just a quick question. What's with the frickin' shark?
I would be happy to introduce myself.
That won't be necessary, King Shark. This is a microbomb injector from our friends at LexCorp. Stick it in your target's neck, and it's good night. You want this to be where you take your last breath? No? Then help me. I only need one of you. As for the other three, you're dead already. So, show me what you got.
Crazy how everyone's in the same room where everything went down for the Arkham series.
All right, sorry.
So, makes sense Waller would want the world's deadliest assassin in her pocket. I don't know what she wants the rest of you for.
Knowing Amanda Waller, it is nothing good, in my experience.
What the heck is your experience? And what's a fish doing in Arkham? You got mental health issues, Shark?
Generalized anxiety, but I was brought here from my home.
The ocean?
Bell Rev
Can
Penitentiary.
you all focus for one damn minute? This is clearly a trap. Any of us touch that thing, none of us is getting out of here.
Ah, the prisoner's dilemma.
What's the bloody dilemma? This prisoner wants out.
Come on, Captain. You just got here. I've been inside 5 frickin' years.
Feels like I've been stuck in this conversation for 5 years. Can we please...
Oh, so sorry, Deadshot. Are we interrupting your being strapped to a gurney?
Isn't Deadshot supposed to be white?
Aren't you supposed to be shutting your damn mouth? Kangaroo-looking ass.
Because you are Australian.
Okay, so we gonna do the murder each other thing or what? Cause I'll be straight with you. I'd kill anyone to get out of here. I'd kill you. I'd kill myself.
Nobody's killing anybody. If no one goes for the bomb, Waller comes back in here, sees she's not dealing with 4 screw-up psychos. We all get out.
So then we do nothing. Excellent. I have grown quite skilled at...
Enjoy your nothing, idiots. Maybe you should have spent less time in brain class and more time learning how to pick locks. Because it looks like Captain Boomerang...
If you want trouble, you got it.
I'm getting such strong Guardians of the Galaxy vibes from an intro just like this.
Well, if you look it, you know
Well, Boomerang's been bombed. Captain Boomerang. Deadshot. King Shark. And Harley Quinn, who seems to be enjoying it.
Hey, welcome back. Who wins?
No one. There are bombs in our heads. We are all losers.
The shark's right. She played you all.
You played yourselves. Welcome to Task Force X.
It really is crazy how we're in the same room where the entire Arkham series went down. Like the moment the Joker escaped and it all led to this moment.
Tight spaces. Breathe. Okay. Need a plan to deal with these crazy sons of... You're already awake, aren't you?
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
You and me both. Wasn't planning on picking up a bunch of liabilities in Arkham.
Oh, there's something in my ear. Did one of you bastards inject something in my ear?
In-ear CIC comms. Bet we can hear your bullshit wherever we go now.
You guys are making a girl miss solitary. Still, sure is nice to be out of Arkham. Thanks, douchebags.
Well, we could have started a riot like normal people. But no! Everyone's a backstabber.
It was a test. A mind game. I do not know if we passed or failed.
Well, 4 exploding heads are better than 1. Where are we going, and who are we killing?
They geared us up to take on an army.
Wait. Is that big dropkick driving the flaming train?
I am not. I have never traveled by train before.
Oh, brilliant.
You jinxed it. This ride's like the Aussie. It's old and it stinks.
Joke's on you, love. I'm not that old.
Sharkman, pull that brake lever.
Guys, I know working together would be a train wreck, and you do not disappoint.
Stupid asshole train! Stupid brain bombs! Stupid deal!
Hey, hold up, big man.
What is it?
Can you feel that?
Feel what? Is this a trick?
Waller literally stuck a knife in King Shark's
Guess Miss Off
back.
the book's got something to tell us.
Or she made us a mixtape.
Congratulations, Task Force X. If you're hearing this, at least one of you made it to the area of operations alive.
No thanks to the shark.
Silence, Australian.
Comms don't function that deep underground, so this tape will have to suffice. Here are your objectives.
Here we go.
Each of you has a C4 charge in your equipment. Use all of them to detonate the old station schedule wall. Go through. Get to the roof of the building you find. Establish comms with me.
Way to micromanage, lady.
Task Force X. These are your orders. Ignore them, split up, or piss me off in any way, and I pull the trigger on the microbombs you so helpfully implanted in one another's skulls. If you survive, we'll speak again. Waller out.
All right, so I don't think there's a photo mode, so I can't get too good of a look at Deadshot's face. But I have to say that in wake of a whole bunch of black characters being made for games now, or at least dark-skinned characters, and they all seem to really want to have the Killmonger hairstyle,
Section of it was turned into a high-security prison.
it's nice that we get someone like Deadshot who actually looks like a dude who got like a good fade. Like, look at the cut. His beard is trimmed, his hair is cut. You don't see no dreadlocks that I've seen with the Prince of Persia game, the recent Prince of Persia game, Miles in Spider-Man 2, what's another one? Eddie Gordo in Tekken.
Years?
She can't send us back in time, you bloody drongo. Can she?
Watch out for the explosion! 3, 2, 1.
Good thing they ran out of the way.
If it starts popping out of the walls, I'm gonna be pissed.
Deadshot, how do you know about the League of Assassins? Well, actually, I shouldn't be surprised.
Might be able to get up top if we shoot the junction box.
Ooh, we on a game show?
Harley Quinn, should you not be more cautious?
She ain't wired that way.
Oh, Deadshot.
Until we figure out where the hell we are, let's play along with Waller.
Oh, is this a superhero museum? Hate superheroes. And museums.
I've seen it on TV. It's the Hall of Justice.
So let's rob the place.
Idiot.
5-finger discount. All right, now I can join with other people. All right, so now we can look at the menu. I can get the different looks for everybody because since I got hold on. Since I got like the deluxe edition, now I can get like the special outfit. Wow, it's called Justice Losers. And this specific suit is called Gunbat. Oh, snap. We can look at the cut. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I likes it. I likes it. And give him like a full headpiece as well. The fact that it's covered up. All right, Fugitive. I could do all these little extra things. Hold on. Let me look at Harley. So we got the Suicide Squad Classic. So this is her classic outfit. Harley's classic outfit. Complete with bobby parts. But we're going to keep her in our Arkham stuff. Justice Losers puts her in Wonder Woman's outfit.
I have read much about the Justice League, and still, they are larger than I expected.
Those holograms aren't actual size, Shark Man.
All right, hold on. All right, cool. I got the Black Mask weapon. Yo, look at that! Since I got the deluxe edition, I got my hands on some notorious level weapons as well. So that's cool. We'll look at them later. The fact that I get to customize some of these weapons with different things. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But I did say we were going to look at the store. So let's look at the store and what they have to offer. Because this is mainly what we're going to be seeing a whole bunch of stuff for. So this is called Harley Chino Classic. So her outfit actually changes. Yeah, this is different from her basic classic outfit that we've seen before. Armor of the Old Gods. This is for King Shark. Strange Apparitions, classic pack. So I already got his like classic deadshot look. I know I got a classic version because it says it's owned. Yeah, it says it's owned. So I got this. So I got his classic look. One part of it is real shiny, so that's deluxe. He gets like a okay, that's interesting. You get like a camo pattern, and then you get like a silver pattern. Then you get legendary, where it gives him a classic jetpack for him. So then we got Captain Boomerang with his old school look as well. He's got like the shaved haircut pulled back. Okay. All right. That's deluxe, marooned, and then ice cold. And then, of course, legendary. And then, of course, it allows you to customize all the stuff. Now, it won't let me look at it simply because I haven't progressed that far in the game yet. So let's look at everything else that they have. Fugitive pack, urban camo, Arkham royalty, foiled again. And there's urban camo, Arkham royalty, and then foiled again for Harley. And then they got the same thing for Boomerang, urban camo, Arkham royalty, and foiled again. Hold on, give me a sec. All right, back. Had to double check on Denim. He was being a bit loud. So, outfits. Outfits, banners, and then, of course, the currency, which is something I gotta take note of. I gotta show this to all of you. So the currency goes all the way up to $50. Grateful that they don't go to $100, like some ridiculous other games have tried before. This is the currency in which you can get like certain outfits or whatever. Of course, the store is only for cosmetics. There is no game-changing things here in this game, so you don't need to worry about that. My thing is, Deadshot should have his... Oh, there it is. There it is. I was about to say, I didn't see it with Deadshot, and then I was wondering, like, where did it go? But this is Deadshot's classic outfit from the comics. So he already looks clean, so I'm glad that's there. Let's go to King Shark. Look at his. This is his classic look. And then for Boomerang... we got his classic look as well, because this is how he looked in, like, the old comics from, like, the 60s. But we'll look at that later.
I know that.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the Hall of Justice, where we get to see the Hall of Justice and hear these characters talk.
Joins the super team with a whole headquarters above ground.
I could tell you their thrilling origin story.
Not the mood of the time, Shark Guy.
Poor Harley. You think you'd know a guy after you've tried to murder him and his pals for all those years?
We still got credits going, even though we've been progressing so much through this. So, now you guys get to hear the voices of these characters.
Well, hi there, kids. Welcome to the Hall of Justice. We've opened it up just for you today. lots of great things to see and do. Wonder Woman's guarding the inner sanctum. Green Lantern's at the quartermaster area. Or maybe you just want to see Batman's cool Batpod launcher. And in the heroes and villains display, the Flash will show off some crime-fighting tools we've used over the years, along with some pretty weird stuff we've nabbed from bad guys. So look around, push all those shiny buttons, and this Justice Day, have a super day.
So, for those who don't know, Nolan North is the voice of Superman.
It's magnificent.
What are you talking about? It's like the 4th of July puked on a museum. You're right. It's frickin' magnificent.
Now I know what you're thinking. That big S on my chest can only stand for one thing, right? Well, not quite. Believe it or not, until I got to Earth, this wasn't an S at all. Remember how I told you I'm from another planet? Well, on my world, this is my family crest. Pretty neat, huh? I have a new family now. And gosh, a new planet too. But I still wear this crest, so I never forget where I came from.
I find it funny how Superman is talking and you just see King Shark just walk through everything and just destroy stuff in the background.
Bunch of do-good and freak shows in their creepy playhouse.
I don't want you agreeing with me, man.
All right, so hold on. Cool. Okay, so this is the mailbox. Receive Harley Quinn Classic, Deadshot Classic, King Shark Classic, and Captain Boomerang Classic. And then, thank you for purchasing the deluxe edition of Suicide Squad. You have received the following bonus items. Justice Losers, Justice League outfits available in the looks menu. 3 Black Mass Notorious weapons. 4 Squad Golds, dull weapon accessories, and 1 Battle Pass token. Now, let me look through here. We don't have access to the Battle Pass yet because the season hasn't started. So I got a token for the Battle Pass, but it hasn't opened up yet. Yeah, I ain't got access to it yet. Oh, now that I'm able to, let's go down to dynamic tutorials and turn those off so that they don't pop up all the time while we're playing.
Greetings. I'm Wonder Woman, but you can call me by my real name, Diana. I was born on Themyscira, the secret island home of the Amazons. As a child, I grew up believing I would remain on Themyscira with my Amazonian sisters. That is, until I learned a big secret. Would you like to hear it? I learned that I was the daughter of Zeus, ruler of the gods. From my father's side of the family, I was given the strength to wield my impenetrable gauntlets, my sword, and, most importantly, my magic lasso, which compels anyone to tell the truth.
Penguin!
How could I remain on Themyscira with all of these gifts? When I learned that your world was still at war, that the strong hurt the weak, I knew it was my duty to help. Despite my mother's concerns, I decided I should join humanity. I would come as a warrior of peace, a protector. I miss my home. But I've made new friends, like the Justice League. There's nothing we wouldn't do for each other. And alongside them, nothing can stop us in our fight for a better world.
So, to those who don't know, the voice of Wonder Woman is also...
Anything that's gonna set off an alarm. I ain't fighting any supers for you.
Ooh, got a real high opinion of yourself, don't ya? Professional gun guy.
Nah, just a real low opinion of everyone else.
Wonder Woman is also voiced by the same voice actor who voices Amara in Borderlands 3. So it is not Susan Eisenberg, because trust me, those of us who have seen the Justice League cartoons and many other movies can instantly recognize Susan Eisenberg.
To show the world how super they are.
Yeah. Who'd ever want a nice house to live in?
It pales before the majesty of my home.
I think this place could fit all the homes I ever lived in.
When you move as fast as I do, you've got to make sure your gear can keep up. My helmet is woven from a lightweight, anti-friction material cooked up by the eggheads at Wayne Tech Labs. Built to withstand the speed force, it absorbs and redistributes kinetic energy as I run. Which is a fancy way of saying, when I'm wearing this bad boy, nothing can slow me down.
I love the detail that they put into it. System lockdown, and they got all these banners.
Done getting tossed into Arkham, eh? For a pro like you.
Sure did.
And don't you have a kid? Oh, must be kinda hard to see it.
Finish that thought, Boomerang. Go on. It'll be your last one.
As you can tell, Deadshot is very sensitive about people talking about his daughter. So, let's read through some of the things that we have here. If you find yourself looking up, you're not alone. Many visitors are overwhelmed by the spacious beauty of the hall, and it's easy to see why.
More like bloody hall of bullshit.
Nice.
Got a point, though. Justice for people like them. Not a lot of justice for people like us.
Do not worry.
There's a lot
To the humans that deserve
There's a lot of banter for these characters, and I love it. Our very own Wonder Woman and Green Lantern restored this former train station terminal, giving an old jewel a whole new shine. Now it's back to being one of the most beautiful and safest buildings in the Bay. To the right, you'll see a detailed model of our very own satellite, the Watchtower. The real thing floating above our heads every day is a big part of how the League keep you safe from potential dangers. The Watchtower acts like a big, helpful eye, looking down at all the puzzle pieces of our city, and its special computer is constantly picking out the ones it thinks we need to solve. So, it's nice to see the Watchtower. This is the Watchtower.
This is the Watchtower, our satellite and space station that helps us, well, watch over this city and many others.
We'll know if someone's plotting something devious, if weird aliens show up, or if people are just being jerks. Anywhere.
Think of the Watchtower like an all-seeing god, like Hyperion or Thea, that lets the Justice League know where we're needed.
Maybe not all-seeing, but a lot. We can't know all your secrets, just try not to turn into a villain out there, got it?
We witness not only misdeeds, but we're privy to the good as well. To the aid offered by each and every person.
And you should see the view! Think those telescope and satellite photos, but bigger and brighter and way better! Maybe we can bring you next tour.
Space is bad for growing bones, but just know that if you're ever in trouble, we'll be there.
Flash is all like, let's bring the kids to space. Wonder Woman is all like, no. So, we heard Wonder Woman, we heard Superman. Now to hear the legend himself. Rest in peace, you great man of humanity.
Criminals can strike anywhere, anytime. And when they do, I need to be ready. Bat pods are my mobile preparedness units. A little like one of your backpacks. If your backpacks had cutting-edge stealth technology. Bat pods contain everything I need, from my bat suit to my bat gadgets. They can be deployed almost anywhere in the world. That means wherever people need help, I'll be there.
The world misses you, Kevin Conroy. We really do. All right, let's hear old Green Lantern.
Far, far away from here, there's a planet called Oa, home to the Guardians. The Guardians are really old, tiny, blue, and super smart. Maybe smarter than Batman. The Guardians created these rings. They're powerful, even a little dangerous. But if a ring chooses you, you can use it to make anything you imagine. Green Lanterns like me are peacekeepers. The Guardians picked us from all over the universe. I come from here on Earth. Used to be a Marine, but in the Lantern Corps, I'm more of an intergalactic policeman. A Green Lantern uses their ring to help people when they can, and stop the bad guys when they have to. I'm the Green Lantern of Sector 2814, and I'm proud to defend this planet alongside my friends in the Justice League.
There's so many things to look at, but we do need to progress. I'll come back and we'll look at this stuff later. Because right now, we need to come up here. Actually, hold on. This one is actually important. This one, actually, I'd be remiss if I didn't play this one specifically.
I was born Bruce Wayne, citizen of Gotham. At too young an age, I lost my parents to the city's greatest enemy, crime. From that day forward, I swore I would dedicate my life to defeating those who would prey on the heart and the spirit of Gotham. So I became a symbol. Something even evil would fear. I became vengeance. I became the Knight. I became Batman. Of course, I'd have to rely on more than just my wits. I'd have to work hard, train every day to fight against crime. I'd have to design high-tech tools, equipment, and the most advanced vehicles you've ever seen. Before I had allies, but I thought I had to push them away to protect them. Now, as part of the Justice League, I'm grateful for my companions. Because together, we are stronger than we are alone.
Ah, man. Kevin Conroy, one of the greatest individuals and greatest voices to ever exist. All right. Let's steal some stuff. So let's look at what we got here. We have Condensable HO Kamera. Actually, you know what? Let me switch my weapon to... Let me switch it to this so we can look at it. Condensable HO Kamera. H. Okamura. We have a rock that belonged to Bizarro. We have condiments from Condiment King. We have an arrow from Merlin. We have a toxic canister from Dr. Poison. Contents replaced, so it's just there for display now. The actual poison inside has been replaced. Bowler hat of the Riddler. We have a plant cutting of from Poison Ivy, which looks eerily similar to the rose that was left in Poison Ivy's place during the events of Arkham Knight. We have the sample container of Man-Bat. Of course, the contents have been removed. We have the Fear Injector Glove of Scarecrow. We have the handkerchief of Polka Dot Man. The jetpack of Gizmo. We have the Speed Force Gauntlet by Dr. Sivana. Holster, good to see you. We have the Escrima-Sticks of Nightwing. Wondering why they have Nightwing's Escrima-Sticks in here. Kind of curious about that. And then lastly, we have the Bat Drone Mark I with Grapple Gun, which belonged to Batman. Wondering why that's in here too. But, you know. Okay. Let me take this gun off. Because this is, I think... Okay, so the hierarchy for gear, rarity is common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, legendary, notorious, and then infamy. So this is the second to last tier for a weapon. I'm going to put the other weapon I had back on here.
Cheers for the hand-me-down, mate.
Nah, Boomerang, you don't get to use... Boomerang, you don't get to use notorious weapons. You don't get to use that.
You got surplus gear? I'll take it.
Let me just switch to one of the free ones.
Oldie but goldie. I'll be taking that.
Wait, how is it switching? How's it switching this weapon for Boomer?
Give me that. Call it my secret Santa.
Because I'm trying to put a normal weapon on him. I don't want him to be using like overpowered weapons. Then again, you know what? Might as well use it. Might as well use it. Might as well use it. The holster, yeah. It's good to see you as always.
Hey, man, watch the...
Ah, shit!
glass.
I'm okay.
What the hell you got there?
Thought this baby was a myth. Speed Force Gauntlet. Back when Doc Savannah tried to lift Flash's gimmick.
Miss you, Red.
I'm still okay.
Baby! You found the Riddler's hat of invisibility!
Where'd the shark go?
Children.
Ooh, nothing says international assassin like a frickin' jetpack.
Shit. I'd break my damn neck.
You're probably right. Jetpacks seem more like a Deathstroke thing anyway. Mine.
And he immediately puts it on when his pride is tested when Deathstroke is mentioned.
That, hat's not gonna get you vertical, Shark.
I can make my own way up.
They didn't know that Sharky had powers.
But sharks can fly.
Alright. New toys, loaded guns. Let's get up on that roof and get our freedom back.
Cleaning out the closet.
Try this stuff out. Never saw myself as a gadget girl, but when in Metropolis, yada yada.
Steal something useful from the Hall of Justice.
I hate this. I hate this.
Don't worry, I'm sure they got fire extinguishers.
Oh, this weapon looks so nice, though.
Done messing around with gadgets. We ought to hit the roof and get Waller on the line.
I got no problem making a way.
She can blow up our heads.
Well, we better get going.
Hey, nobody saved any C4? You gotta help me open this the boring way.
Can't take King Shark seriously with that hat on.
When we get Waller... Good to get out of that place. Hey.
That is an extremely long tendril.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right? Cool, cool.
This has one-way ticket written all over it.
Waller? Waller! Waller! It's a bloody war zone out here. There's a giant skull in the sky.
Congratulations, Task Force X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive. We're sending a signal transponder to your location. Your orders are to activate that transponder. Waller out.
Give me one reason why we should go out into that shit show.
The bombs, dumbass.
Morbid curiosity.
Ah,
Waller is not offering us a choice.
I'm ready to jump off the roof now.
Welcome to Metropolis, everybody.
Damn thing's overheating.
I can't wait to see how this this specific black mask weapon works. Let's actually look at it. So, it's a notorious villain weapon centered around Black Mask, sniper rifle, and they got rid of the gear score, which was something that was kind of prevalent for this game in the beginning, but they got rid of it completely because they didn't want people to be tied down, nor have missions be tied down to like Destiny, where you need to be a certain power level in order to do this or in order to do that. So they got rid of that they got rid of that limitation completely, where all that's left is just the weapons and the freedom to customize the way you want to. But let's check out the stats for this notorious weapon, shall we? So, plus 2.5% ammo reserve capacity, plus 6% shield harvest chance, plus 34% sniper rifle critical hit damage with this firearm. Very beneficial because it is a sniper rifle, so it's kind of obvious. And then lastly, its special effect. Each enemy hit with this firearm receives Black Mask's mark. Applying a Black Mask's mark to 3 different enemies within 9 seconds causes all marked enemies to trigger a fiery explosion that burns nearby enemies. Also, what's the deal with Deadshot and Deadstroke? I feel like there might be a rivalry between the two. There might be a rivalry between the two. But we'll have to see. Ooh, Infamy set bonus? Oh, right. I don't have any Infamy stuff, so I can't look at a bonus for things I don't actually have. And look at this. Loadouts! Crazy how this game had loadouts at launch, and Avengers had a loadout, but you couldn't do anything with it. It literally was just loadout and appearance only. Ain't that sad? But yeah. And then we have Black Mask's Bullet Storm, which is essentially the same thing. It does the same thing as this gun does, except it has different stats. And it has the benefit of more XP from enemy kills. So you know I'm going to be using this for Deadshot.
The hell is that?
Is it a bloody alien?
I suppose that counts as activating the transponder.
I ain't dying next to a steel pimple with legs. Eyes up, people.
What does that mean?
Shoot the damn things.
What the hell are those things?
Why do they smell like that?
Get your guns up.
See, kids? This is why you never visit Metropolis.
Woo! Okay.
I am attacking Deadshot's target.
Wrecking your target, Deadshot. Over. Hey, this ain't the purple dirt, is it?
Up. And... Here he is.
It's the Green Lantern, coming to our aid.
Ah, shit.
You purple jerks! You're in trouble now! Green Lantern's gonna... Green Lantern! Nice! Hey, your face always looks so... What?
I was just about to ask you the same thing, Quinn. Wait, Floyd Lawton? They gotta do something about security at Arkham. You know what? I'm in the middle of a recon for Brainiac. Let's walk and talk.
Look at the destruction.
Surgeons can't touch us. Brainiac says it
Hey, you keep saying Brainiac like it's a thing, but I don't think it's a thing.
Brainiac's the one finally bringing order to this world. Making a home for his people. All this, soon it'll be a new planet Kolu. That's been my mission for what, 3 weeks now? Of that and securing loose metahumans. But looking at you, I don't see the potential. Either way, we'll put you to good use. Come on.
Mr. Lantern, sir, I'm no matter. Could I,
Shh. I want you to see this. Pay attention, Floyd.
Let me go home, please. Get it off!
Looks bad, feels worse. But once you've been enhanced, there's no going back. Outstanding.
You're searching for stragglers. Augmenting Brainiac's army.
The Shard gets it. We shipped out 8 million already.
Green Lantern! Help!
These resistors just don't respect martial law. Time to rally up with Brainiac. Ready to make the leap?
Lantern, I'm putting 2 rounds in this Brainiac skull. Then I'm coming for you.
Yeah? Maybe I'll tell him I only found 3 metas. And 1 dead body cut to pieces. Flash! Brainiac wondered how you got off the ship.
Speedster secret. The League doesn't leave anyone behind. Let's make you right, buddy.
You know, that's just what I was gonna say.
Well, that happened.
Waller, send us assistance. Green Lantern.
You put a target on our backs, Waller. Green Lantern would have killed our asses if the Flash didn't show up.
The Flash is alive and still human.
Hell, he slammed Lantern off the roof at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I need you prepared to bring him in. Take a recon path across the city. I'll brief you en route. You're behind enemy lines in occupied Metropolis. Maybe the most dangerous place on Earth. Humanity isn't welcome here.
Sounds like Gotham.
This Brainiac has deployed a corrupted army to secure the city. Soldiers, tanks, drones, patrols.
There's also a big, giant spaceship that keeps zapping more of them in. Are you tracking that?
I see you've already stolen traversal equipment. You'll need it to stay off the streets. Brainiac's updating his defenses on the fly. Scanning the buildings for survivors. Nothing gets in or out except through that damn skull ship. Setting a new recon point. Go.
Guessing we'll find out who wins that battle.
Jetpacks, man!
Of course, I can't reap the benefits of taking out these soldiers quite yet until we progress it a little bit further.
Taking it vertical.
What has happened to the citizens of
Metropolis. They are sand.
Those aren't people. Scientists from the DEO say it's an inorganic residue from a mass energy transfer event. Brainiac's taken 99% of the population. Now he's clearing house.
Huh. Last 1% got a fly coach instead of mass energy transfer?
Oh, you think that's a joke? They're being rounded up for conscription.
Should we not do something?
We've tried. Those are innocent people up there. So far, any attempt to intercept triggers the drones to escape. Continue your recon.
So originally, I had thought that every single person was dead because that's what the devs have told us. But apparently, no. It's just that 99% of the population has just been taken. Still shocked that Deadshot got gaslit by Harley Quinn so easily with that jetpack. Well, when your ego's pretty high, you don't want to feel disrespected by anybody. This is actually...
You're a penny. Still no sign of Flash, though.
Wait, we were looking for Flash? I can find Flash.
Keep talking.
Well, I've got a kind of, Speed Force simpatico. and there's a sensor in this gauntlet.
All right. You might be worth keeping alive. Captain Boomerang, you're on point. Recover the Flash. Waller out.
Hear that? You lot better start calling me Captain Boomerang. Let's go. Gauntlet's gonna lead us right to him. If we go in the right direction. Just keep those numbers going down, and Speedy Boy's as good as ours.
All right.
How are we supposed to assist Flash anyway?
The only thing I'm assisting him with. Flasher was hiding out on that roof, like a shit Ned Kelly.
Generous of him to leave us enemies.
Guess we gotta waste them. Well, my calendar's free.
This is Tamika's ass shit! All right, popping up my shield.
Where's the last one? There you are.
A bracing encounter, but we did not find the Flash.
He was here. I can bloody feel it. Hate it.
You guys get the memo? Big invasion. Crime's on a break. Hide. Get somewhere safe.
Come on, Flash. You're making this a whole thing.
Do you have the Flash?
Sorry, lady. He's, kinda busy in a biffo with a giant Green Lantern!
You see how fast this dude's going?
You got the wrong idea about Brainiac. Come back to the Skull Ship.
I don't know, man. Skull Ship? Sounds pretty evil villain to me.
There he is.
Out of control lantern ahead. Stay back.
Flash, I'm trying to be easy here. Brainiac just wanted to talk.
Like how he talked to you? Listen to yourself. You've been brainwashed. Lantern, wake up, buddy. See what Brainiac's got you doing.
I'm saving
This
the
is
world.
bad, guys.
That's the League's
Go!
mission. Now
Run!
get over here before I have to hurt you.
You want me, buddy? Then here I come.
Well,
As expected, Flash got his ass handed to him.
So, why aren't we out there rubbing salt in his wounds, Boomerang?
Yeah. Yeah, let's find the bastard. And some salt.
Boost dropping out.
Guess I was denied that kill.
Got you set now, Flash. Wait till I get my hands on you.
Remember, Waller wants our quarry alive.
Oh, alive? Sure.
Hey, nice rooftop, Boomer. Where's Flash?
So where's the Flash at, genius?
You've wasted our time.
Oh, ye of little faith. Thing about Flash is, he's a coward. Guy like him sees a guy like me coming, he starts quaking in his boots. Quaking too fast to see! Your atomic vibration crap doesn't fool me, mate! Green Lantern really gave you the bash, didn't he? I owe him a tinny, even if he is a cop.
You can buy Lantern a beer after I put him in the ground.
Oi, this is about me and Flash. Get your own moment, why don't ya?
Seems to me like this is about...
Guys!
Waller, the area's hot. Flash wants to stay behind, hold him off. Great guy.
If he gets captured, I'll kill you myself.
You know, I'm starting to not like her. Guns up, everybody! Boomer can't obsessively fixate on the Flash if the aliens snatch him! Assessing a new target!
Squaring off with the shark target.
Woo! I'm feeling it.
Who needs rooftops? It's nice.
See? That muscle memory from me doing this combat stuff is coming right back to me. And I don't even have...
There.
And I don't even have access to skills yet. Oh... This part.
They have fled recently, leaving snacks in their wake.
They had the right idea. Somebody find the back entrance.
Best dirty movie I ever saw! Oh, crap!
This door will not hold. We must barricade it.
You stay here, pal.
See this? I spent a lot of time dreaming up how I was gonna kill you with it.
Boomer's picking the worst time to do this.
And you're in for a world of... Oh, shit! Oh, hey guys! Oh, we were just having a little...
You hear that? No more freaks.
Something scared him off? kill people.
Yeah, that man's dead.
Are you okay?
That man is dead. Yeah. Ah! It's Batman! Yep, we're dead. We are dead. And he just walks back into the shadow so we can't see him. And he locked us in. We're dead. Put on the bowler hat of invisibility.
Every woman for herself.
Damn it! He smoked us!
Drones kaput. Grapples kaput. Bat used his darn disruptor on us.
Where are you? Your priority is getting Flash back to the Hall of Justice.
That ain't my priority. Come on, haul your asses to the exit.
Night at the museum. Oh, that's great. It's dark. And the only light you have is at the end of your gun.
Not me. We don't have any history. I'm not even allowed to be in the US.
Look at that. Look at that. That's the explosive gel. That's the explosive gel.
Movement close by. Be ready.
Huh? Ah, oh my goodness, it got me. No. I was waiting for it. I was anticipating it. And as soon as it happened, it was all like, yeah, let's go ahead and scare the living daylights out of him right now.
Task Force X, what is happening in there?
Nope, don't like that. Don't like that at all. I don't like that. But look at all these people. All these people are dead. Look at all of these people.
Challenge to you, Dark Knight. Face me.
Look at the batarangs just embedded in this person's body. Heart, arm, neck.
Stupid gauntlet. If Doc Savannah's so smart, why didn't he make it Batman-proof?
See,
If you want to call this a draw, Batman, I'm down.
it's worse when you don't hear a response. It's one thing to hear a no. It's worse when you don't hear anything. Oh!
Makes this experience most immersive.
Heard a noise. Shoot the noise.
Gotta make sure you get rid of that explosive gel, but I don't like the fact that the only light I have is from my gun and the dim lights.
Batman lurks above us.
Feels so weird to see Batman killing people. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but do you hear him swinging around up there?
Report in, Task Force X. I know you're out there.
Whoa! Well,
Wow,
he
he
don't.
knocked the hell out of Deadshot.
Well, he got Deadshot. He's watching us. He's watching you.
Want to die in a museum? This is all Flash's fault somehow.
The exit door is sealed. We must try the emergency escapes.
He's up there! Got a 7 cents for this stuff!
Keeps using that fear toxin. Making this worse. Making this very much worse.
Ah, the sounds of the hunt. Ah, this exit is secured. Are there others?
It'd be healthy for us to just move on from all of this.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, you got King Shark now.
Please don't kill me, evil Batman. I'm a victim of society.
Great. He's electrified the floor. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised it was Deadshot that was taken out first. I always figured it'd be King Shark or Captain Boomerang first. Well, the way I see it, Batman always takes out the most dangerous first or the most problematic first. Cause it's what we would do. We would always take out the most problematic thugs first in the previous Arkham games. That would be the person with guns. That would be the person who with firearm knowledge. And then we would just whittle down everyone after that. So it doesn't surprise me that Batman is taking on that same tactic. Except we got to deal with him.
Your vitals are spiking. What is going on?
I see that. You ain't gonna get me with that. You ain't gonna get me with that.
Go look out for numero 1, guys.
Ah! He just dropped him! Ah!
My guys picked off one by one. This is all feeling real familiar.
And notice how the music that's playing is the type of music that would play as you slowly but surely start to whittle down all the thugs within a room. Oh, no! No, that's Batman right there. I don't like that. See, I didn't like it when I was playing through it with the alpha. I don't like it now. Batman standing there to look at me, and then he walks down the hallway. Nah. You ain't getting me with that. You ain't getting me with that.
Flash! Who's still KO'd, buddy?
Flash is still over here. Okay, we're good. He got me with the vent takedown.
I am not donating to this museum.
Green Lantern, I have the Flash. Your 4 escaped criminals. They led me right to him. No, not a threat at all. Still, let their corpses strike fear into those who'd resist. Alive. Of course, Brainiac. We're ready for phase.
Flash just saved our lives. But got beaten unconscious by Batman in the process.
Hey, boss. Bad news. We found evil Batman. He murdered a bunch of guys and kidnapped Flash, which I guess is the other bad news.
Batman has also trapped us.
I want you back at the Hall of Justice. Go to the other exit and wait for support. Waller out.
Welcome to the real Batman experience.
Hitting the fan. Survive the Batman experience. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys get to experience the story of the Batman Arkham trilogy through this museum here in Metropolis. Let's begin. History repeats. Begin the Batman experience.
Criminally insane. Batman had apprehended Joker like so many times before, but this night was different. The maniac had prepared a trap in the midst of Batman's deadliest foes.
Can you smell the excitement in the air? Ha ha! No? Must have been one of the guards then. Croc, old boy. Is that you?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down.
Joker spraying nearly every killer in Arkham. Don't like to think about it, but at least I made it out.
Great night for a party!
Some party. Batman was able to thwart Joker's schemes, but the seeds of evil planted that day would only grow.
And you know Jack Ryder is enjoying this position of being able to tell this story. Thought it'd be Lantern who beats and captures Flash, but I'm so glad it was Batman who did it, all while taking out everyone else. So now we get little info cards about everybody.
As a last resort, Joker used his own experimental Titan mixture. The super serum warped his body to match his twisted mind. But it wasn't enough to defeat Batman.
Don't do performance-enhancing drugs, kids.
Harley Quinn, once a promising young psychiatrist, she returned to the asylum to terrorize it as Joker's sidekick.
If Zoe tried to go out dressed like that...
Now, I wonder how the dialogue would be if I was playing as Harley, hearing this description of her from, like, our Arkham days.
The strongman Bane was secretly imprisoned and experimented on in Arkham's depths to create a powerful new strength serum, Titan. Serial killer Victor Zsasz was let loose on the island, claiming several more lives that night, marked indelibly on his skin.
Fun fact about Victor Zsasz. Zsasz is dead in this universe. You could thank King Shark for that, because in the upcoming prequel comics, King Shark bites off his head because Zsasz was bothering him. So yeah, Zsasz's serial killing days are now officially over, because those were events that happened before everything went down here for Suicide Squad. So yeah, Victor Zsasz has met his match, and it was a giant humanoid shark man.
Following the fall of the asylum, Gotham's Skid Rows were turned into the super prison, Arkham City. An urban hell, where the only rules were made by the villain ringleaders and their gangs. I know, I was on the ground, and so was Batman.
The only way to get by in this place is to get ourselves some respect.
Fear! That's how we get respect. Show them all how we do things.
You know, if you pick the right side and then piss off the boss, you were set. At least, till the bat showed up anyway.
Bring out the defendant!
You certainly know how to keep a girl hanging, Harv.
Court is in session. Grab him and cut him in two!
Batman cleaned out Arkham City. Two-Face, Penguin, Ra's al Ghul, even the Joker. nemesis died poisoned by his own chemical compound. A tragic irony.
They really have a museum dedicated to the events of the 3 Arkham games. I did not notice that there was a body hanging here. That is actually bad. That's actually bad.
Professor Hugo Strange was the madman pulling the strings behind Arkham City. Intending to destroy the prison and its inhabitants, he instead died within its walls. Ra's al Ghul, head of the League of Assassins, was obsessed with making Batman his successor. But Al Ghul underestimated Batman, and it would be his downfall.
All right, so here's the part where the dialogue gets fun, because as many people know, Deadshot had a different ethnicity in the previous Batman games, most notably in Arkham City. So just take a listen.
Professional killer Deadshot was hired to assassinate several VIP targets, like myself, and Bruce Wayne and Batman. Close calls with death that night.
I am not done with this phony steampunk-ass looking dude.
As you can tell, apparently, the Deadshot from the previous Batman games was an imposter of this one. And Rocksteady made a tweet years ago where it had a picture of Deadshot saying the fool had it coming. There's only one Deadshot. So it stands to reason that the Deadshot we've seen before in the previous games is in fact an imposter. Why he chose to be an imposter of Deadshot, we still don't know, and hopefully we'll find out during the story.
Talia al Ghul, once second in command of the League of Assassins. Sadly, the spark between her and Batman was extinguished at Joker's last stand, along with her life. Victor Freeze, this brilliant but cold scientist, would do anything to protect his wife Nora, whether that meant opposing or aiding Batman.
Now, the thing about Victor Freeze is, due to the season of infamy, we got to see Victor Freeze one last time, at least in the Arkham games. And his wife managed to get revived, though unfortunately, at the detriment of him not being able to find a cure for her. So he and his wife decided to spend her last days together. And Freeze's whereabouts are currently unknown because, like I said, his wife only had days. And the events of Suicide Squad takes place 5 years after the events of Arkham Knight. So I'm pretty sure his wife Nora has been long gone since then. So who knows what Freeze has been up to now that his only reason of being a supervillain is now lost to him.
Jarvis Tetch, the Mad Hatter, a real head case, a hypnotist fixated on fantasies. The only thing he sought more than his Alice was to control Batman.
And we got Clayface, and we got Solomon Grundy.
Basil Carlo, Clayface, worked for Joker, impersonating the criminal mastermind who hid behind the scenes. Quite the performance, and his last. Solomon Grundy wasn't just a nursery rhyme. Penguin discovered this legendary monster under the Iceberg Lounge and put him to use as rancid, undead muscle. Batman and Joker's rivalry finally ended in Arkham City. I don't doubt Batman would have saved the maniac if he could, but the Titan poison ensured this was Joker's last laugh.
Man, ain't this supposed to be a family show?
And that's the reason why you don't mess with drugs, people. Now that we're done with the Arkham City portion of the story,
The city's darkest hour was yet to come. Gathering Batman's remaining foes into an unholy alliance, the crazed Scarecrow plunged changed Gotham into a waking nightmare.
Welcome to Gotham, the city of fear. You thought me gone, didn't you, Batman? Lost in the waters beneath Arkham. But like all submerged, forgotten fears, eventually I returned. My fire crew was trapped, but we owe Batman our lives. He just kept pushing himself past the limit.
Batman turned back the tide of fear, reclaimed the city, but at what cost? In defeating Scarecrow, his identity was revealed to the world.
Okay, there he was. I almost missed that post there.
In the end, Ivy was more plant than person, yet she chose to help the people of Gotham. She sacrificed herself to neutralize Scarecrow's toxin clouds with plant life. The pyromaniac Garfield Lynns thought he could indulge in the chaos, striking not just Gotham's buildings, but the fire departments protecting them. Who was the Arkham Knight? The mysterious figure seemed to aid Scarecrow, but vanished after his defeat. I believe his methods were very similar to the vigilante Red Hood.
And his current whereabouts are still unknown.
As always, Edward Nygma forced Batman to participate in his riddles, even capturing Batman's sometime ally Catwoman as incentive. Arms dealer, gang leader, the sadistic kingpin Oswald Cobblepot, better known as Penguin, flooded lawless Gotham and Blackgate with weapons. I personally investigated Deacon Blackfire, a cult leader who thought human blood made him immortal. Crazy, of course, but he still tried to sacrifice me.
And then the world's deadliest assassin.
Slade Wilson, the super soldier known as Deathstroke, came to Gotham that night leading a whole militia, but his vendetta was with one man, Batman. Laszlo Valentine is one sick individual, a freakish surgeon whose idea of making his patients better was changing them into featureless dolls.
Give me a sec. I need to adjust Denim's collar. All right, we're 2 hours in. I gotta continue.
Bruce Wayne's apparent death sent shockwaves through Gotham City. It seemed unbelievable. Impossible. Batman fun in many ways, including persistent underworld rumors of an even more fearsome vigilante.
The demon bat, terror of Gotham's criminals. But let me ask you, would the events you've witnessed not drive any man to a place of darkness?
And thus spells the end of the Arkham trilogy story.
No difference to me.
But now we get to see what happens after.
Several years after faking his death, Bruce Wayne finally returned, drawn back to the light by the metahuman superheroes from Metropolis. They asked Batman to join the Justice League. He accepted. And so, the story of Bruce Wayne, the Batman, continues, far from the mean streets of the city that made him. I'm Jack Ryder. Thanks for taking this journey with me.
And that's the end of the story. So the thing is, Batman now resides here in Metropolis, so it makes you wonder who's watching after Gotham.
Are you gonna spring
Ah, shit! It's a ghost!
Are the spirits of your ancestors typically digital?
What's she doing now? Trying to give us the brain spasms?
She cracked the lock. Thank you, strange holographic girl.
Trying to get back to the Hall of Justice.
Ghosts are real.
You ate a lot of lead paint growing up, didn't you, Boomerang?
Yeah? And? Let's get back to the hall before Waller turns our heads to hamburger.
Or we could go on the Batman experience again.
Now we're going back to the Hall of Justice. Because it's time for me to unlock some skill points.
You'll find lanterns set up in some bullshit-ass construct castle.
You jealous, Deadshot? You sound jealous.
Lantern's fortress is very impressive, but our orders are to return to the Hall of Justice, not marvel at his powers.
New target in sight.
Come on, you don't need that. You don't need that shield. You don't need it.
Thinking about puts my hostage record to shame.
I gotta say this. I love the opportunity to play as villains in video games. There's a reason why I always go out of my way to get like Decepticon toys for Transformers. Sure, I love Optimus. I love Bumblebee. I can't wait to play as those characters in Transformers Reactivate. But there's something about playing as a Decepticon that just is like, yeah, let's play as the villains. Because, sure, you can play as a good guy.
I do my own air support. Hey, don't mess with the best.
This is Lois Lane with a message via the Metropolis Emergency Broadcast System. I'm reaching out to any...
I'm not gonna focus too much on killing these troopers because I haven't unlocked the ability to actually start leveling up yet. So it'd do me a little good to just keep killing them if I'm not getting any XP and therefore not able to level up. But I honestly relish the chance to play a game where I get to play as the villains themselves.
I ain't waiting for Waller to come tase me. Let's get inside the inner sanctum. Man, the League's gotta have something behind that door to help us get out from under Waller. Yeah, work those back muscles.
job calls for finesse. Maybe a little sleight of hand. Touch the bone bit.
This entire time.
Be cool, be cool. You can rip his arms off after we get in there.
Got any other flash body parts we should know about?
Just the fastest thumb in the West.
After that gross-ass detour, we're back in business.
All right, let's steal this shit. Man, my dogs are really barking after all the running and screaming. And we're back in this dump again.
At least there's no superheroes in here to kick our asses. Which is weird when you think about it.
Okay, Psycho, I am back. I will play as King Shark next, but I haven't unlocked the ability to switch characters yet.
Hey, deadshot.
That
How many shots could a deadshot shot if a deadshot...
Quinn, I'm trying to make a plan. That's what I do.
hopefully
Everything's locked down tight. Let's see what this computer table can do.
I will say this. Hopefully the banter has been going because I had to step away to adjust Denim's collar. But I gotta actually progress a little bit more before I can actually open up the ability to, just switch characters. Plus, we still need to look at the skill tree.
What's stuck up your ass?
I'm getting the hell out of here, and this map is gonna tell me how.
Obey!
Computer, activate the threat assessment matrix. What? You tough guys never seen a bat computer? You can make it do all kinds of stuff. You can play Snake, you can... Whoa. Ah, no lasso? You gotta be kidding me.
I got her. Proceeds to have every shot deflected.
Where the hell are the rest of you? Waiting to strike.
Just the nonchalance.
Explain yourself.
I mask my insecurities with drink and bad behavior. Oh.
What have you done with Flash?
Batman got him. Please don't kill me, evil Wonder Woman. Look, here's his thumb. It just came off, I swear.
Step on me next.
You brought them, Amanda Waller?
Unfortunately. You're damaging Argus property.
This is some bullshit. Got my daughter a Wonder Woman shirt last Christmas.
You have no authority here. Leave and take your criminals with you.
She knows who we are.
I'm taking authority. We trusted you. Let you live among us. Now your friends are slaughtering the people they swore to protect. Batman, Green Lantern, The Flash, and Superman. You're the last one left, Diana. You need to work with us.
They have been enslaved by something terrible. Their minds are not their own. I will find a way to bring them back. We will defeat Brainiac and end this madness. This is a hall for heroes, not you.
Are we letting her just leave?
She is already gone. Like your courage when you are threatened.
Shut up, Shark!
She won't do what needs to be done. Can't do it. Too damn honorable. That's where you come in. Task Force X. Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
We've got no chance. I've eaten fish tougher than this bloke.
I knew this day might come. And you better believe I prepared. There's another task force operative on site to support you. Meet with her before you go. That's all. This is Waller. Yes, we're occupying the Hall of Justice as planned. Its security systems will keep us undetectable. General, I've already told you, Green Lantern has air superiority. If any conventional airstrike would be a mistake. General, you've spoken with the President. So this is a courtesy call, General. Good damn luck.
Wow. Okay, so here's the thing. During the alpha, whenever you try to get close to Waller, her guards are standing by, and they immediately draw their guns on you as soon as you get too close. I thought that only happened when you as the player walked up, but Boomerang got a little bit too close and they draw their guns. So they're responsive even to the other characters who are with you. It's a small detail, but it's a really cool detail.
Sorry, Doc.
Don't be sorry. Just keep your damn feet off my equipment.
Oi, looks like the Sheila who let us out of Batman's digs. Oh, jeez, carked at opening a door. Rest in peace.
She is hibernating.
Comatose.
Poor kid. Why bring her out here like this?
Wonder Woman kicked your asses.
Don't do that! Also, lots of ins and outs to that rumble you didn't see, Missy.
Missy? Nah. I'm not one of your incognito browser searches. That's a big adrenaline spike on a nice bomb sending out.
Wait. The bombs have fitness apps?
Not exactly. But they do monitor your biorhythms. And because they're electronic, I can hack into them. That's what I do. I'm hack.
Cool. I always wanted a teen ghost watching my every move. What's the deal with, you know, haunting yourself?
My body's the only home I've got left. But really, I'm in the cloud 24/7 now. Lets me do all kinds of things. Check this out. Your brains already reward violence, and sure enough, I just exposed the systems. Fight and move with style to build up a cool flow state. The adrenaline activates your skills. But screw up and you lose a whole chunk of that flow state.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's my weakness. Here's the bread and butter of combat. Character levels and traits. Earn XP by killing enemies and completing activities to increase your current character's level and gain talent points in one of the 3 talent tree branches. Choose from the currently available tiers of talents to increase damage, defense, and more, as well as unlock new abilities to use in combat. You're doing standard difficulty, hardest difficulty is too much. You might need to level up just a little bit, Martin. Some talents are always active, while others are triggered by specific conditions, such as performing traversal moves, enemy hits or kills, and increasing combat combo. Talent choices are not permanent and can be edited at almost any point, so try different builds or follow the recommended playstyles to lean into your preferred theme. So, Combat Combo and Combo Breaker. Combat Combo is increased by chaining together traversal moves with enemy kills and playing skillfully. Different talents will trigger at different amounts of Combat Combo and above. Taking damage during combat will decrease your Combat Combo. The heavier the damage, the larger the decrease. Minor damage and missed shots build up the combo breaker, while avoiding damage and landing hits reduces it. If the combo breaker stays full, it will decrease your combat combo. Okay, so that explains so much during the alpha. I didn't actually know that. Keep increasing your combat combo, or after a short period of time, keep increasing your combat combo, or after a short period of time, it will expire. Now we get to look at the skill tree!
While you're doing that out there, I can rewire your neurochemistry.
So here's the skill tree of Deadshot. So, we got tools of the trade, we got his locked and loaded, and we have his fly like a bullet. So starting off...
Pick something out.
Alright, let me just go ahead and choose a skill. Sniper skill for Deadshot. Sniper activates at 5 times combo and higher and increases firearm damage by 25% and causes critical counters to regenerate 5% shields. Awesome.
Anyway, the director had your old costumes stored in those lockers. The shrinks say that familiar things will keep us comfortable.
When you get down to it, Paula ain't so bad. She's just...
I gave you Halfwit's orders. Suit up and get out.
Yeah, right.
They're in my size.
You Threads boys, real retro. I was thinking something more fashion forward.
All right, seeing green. Now, it's time to look at that skill tree.
The part when I get to tickle your brain chemistry.
So, let's go down the list. Also, Martin, remember, it'll also help you out during combat if you're playing by yourself with the AI. If you put some good gear on your AI and also level up your AI skills as well, because I don't think they do that automatically for them. So if you're just playing, because your characters are not leveling up with you, you're going to have to spend some time to level up the other characters around you as well. So let's go through these skills. So we start with Sniper, and it's the first one that I've chosen. And then we have Killer Recoil, increases melee damage by 200%, but melee cooldown is increased by 2 seconds. Hollow Point, increases critical hit damage by 15%. Punch It In, melee hits cause enemies to spawn firearm ammo, but the melee cooldown is increased by 1 second. Pistol Specialist, at 10 times combo and higher, critical hit chance with pistols is increased by 25%. Gonna find some people? Hey, that's entirely your choice. Just letting you know that if you're having difficulties, remember that your other characters also benefit from you having put some time into them as well. But of course, you can always get like squad members to come with you, and some of them could be overpowered. Didn't feel like upgrading everyone else? Well, then you're missing out on that advantage. Assault Rifle Specialist. Critical hit damage with assault rifles is increased by 20%. And then Sniper Rifle Specialist. Critical hits with sniper rifles have a 100% chance of causing enemies to bleed for 50% of the damage dealt for 10 seconds. Lethal Flow. Critical hits have a 100% chance to generate 1 additional combo. This can only happen once every 5 seconds. Ultra Impact increases critical hit chance by 20%. That's going to be beneficial, getting that. I got to remember all the skills that I used and gained all the way up to level 15. And then think about what I'm going to get later on. In the Red, increases critical hit damage by 20% while below 50% shields. Then Eye of the Sniper increases critical hit damage by 50%. Grenade Surplus increases grenade ammo capacity by 1. And then we have a tier skill. Cooldown. At 20 times combo and higher, successful counters increase critical hit damage by 50% for 15 seconds. Shield Sapper. At 20 times combo and higher, shield harvest chances increase by 25% on critical hits. Quick Draw. At 20 times combo and higher, critical reloads have a 100% chance to generate 5 combo. And Skybound Shooter. Critical reloads while airborne reduce jetpack heat buildup by 30%. This can only happen once every 10 seconds. Every bullet counts. Each firearm hit on an enemy increases damage dealt by 5%, and critical hits increase damage dealt by 10% up to a maximum of 150% until you miss a shot. They really want you to play as Deadshot would behave. They don't want you missing. So you can benefit from every bullet counts the most. Bloodthirsty. At 30 times combo and higher, critical hits have a 100% chance to cause enemies to bleed for 100% of the damage dealt over 10 seconds. Cover Shooter. Damage dealt is increased by 25% when shield is above 50%. Critical Reflexes. At 30 times combo and higher, successful counters have a 100% chance to instantly reload all firearms. And then we have the bottom tier skills, the tier 10 skills. I Never Miss. Transforms Sniper into I Never Miss. This requires 40 times combo and higher and increases firearm damage by 100% and critical hit damage by 100%. Long Haul increases maximum combo by 15, and if the combo breaker triggers at 15 times combo and higher, you regenerate 15 combo. This can only happen once every 60 seconds. And then lastly, we have Bullseye. Transforms Sniper into Bullseye. This requires 40 times combo and higher and increases shield capacity by 100%, shield overcharge by 50%, and shield harvest chance by 25%. And that's all the skills for Tools of the Trade. Next up, Locked and Loaded. Shredder. Melee hits have a 100% chance to cause enemies to bleed for 100% of the damage dealt over 5 seconds, but melee cooldown is increased by 2 seconds. Perfect Form. At 5 times combo and higher, damage reduction is increased by 25% and shield overcharge by 50. Force reduction. Melee hits cause enemies to deal 75% less damage for 15 seconds. Suicide strike. Suicide strike is a powerful single target attack that can be executed after having built up enough suicide strike resource. Deadshot suicide strike also makes all nearby enemies more susceptible to critical hits for a period of time. Going to be very advantageous for that. Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper activates at 10 times combo and higher and increases in shield harvest damage by 40%, and shield harvesting has a 25% chance to instantly reload all firearms. Counterattack. At 10 times combo and higher, damage dealt is increased by 50% against enemies that have more than 50% health. Triple shot. Performing 3 melee hits while airborne generates 15 combo. This can only happen once every 15 seconds. Bulk up. Successful counters regenerate 5% shield, and critical counters regenerate 10% shield. Flight suit. Performing a shield harvest while airborne generates 5 combo. And it's just flat out instant 5 combo there. So if you can line up a line of shield harvests and just execute the shield harvests one after the other, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Quick. That was how I was playing. Just shoot people in the leg, generate the combo so I can get access to more skills. Knuckle Duster increases melee damage by 50%. Stronghold. At 20 times combo and higher, critical hits regenerate 2% shields. Power Through. When your shield reaches 0%, it will instantly regenerate 100% and fully overcharge. This can only happen once every 180 seconds. Strike Stacker. Sorry. That cough was just laying on my lungs just a little bit. Strike Stacker. Suicide strike kills generate 5 additional combo. So a lot of skills to generate your combos to high degrees. Dirty Bomb. At 30 times combo and higher, melee kills and critical hit kills have a 100% chance to cause the enemy to explode and deal 25% of their maximum health as damage to enemies within 10 meters. Punchin' It. Melee damage is increased by 100% while airborne, and that also stacks with shield harvesting as well, which that in and of itself counts as significant damage to an enemy. Runner's High. At 30 times combo and higher, damage reduction is increased by 30%. Deadly Assassin. Transforms Grim Reaper into Deadly Assassin. This requires 50 times combo and higher and increases shield overcharge by 100% and firearm damage by 150. Aerial Assault. At max combo, every 1 second spent afterburning generates 10% suicide strike resource. And then lastly, Carnage. Transforms Grim Reaper into Carnage. This requires 50 times combo and higher and increases suicide strike resource buildup by 50%, fuel dump traversal attack resource buildup by 50%, and damage reduction against enemies within 25 meters by 25%. And that is all the skills for Locked and Loaded. Lastly, Fly Like a Bullet. Air Reach. Every 15 combo increases your critical hit chance by 5% while using the jetpack, and every 10 seconds spent airborne generates 1 combo. Active Heat Sinks. Decreases jetpack heat buildup rate by 50%. Refuel. Increases fuel dump traversal attack resource buildup rate by 50%. Afterburning. At 10 times combo and higher, afterburner heat buildup rate is decreased by 25%, and each second spent using the afterburner regenerate 1% shield. Air Superiority. Increases shield harvest damage by 50% while airborne. Top Up. Performing a fuel dump traversal attack has a 50% chance to refill 25% fuel dump resource. A lot of skills in here. Okay, I read that one. Flame Out. Hitting 5 or more enemies with fuel dump traversal attack generates 5 combo. So that's another one I got to keep in mind. Hot Shot. Performing a kickstart increases damage dealt by 25% for 10 seconds. Offset. At 20 times combo and higher, enemy kills remove 15% jetpack heat buildup. This right here is what's going to keep people in the air for a long time. Because as soon as your combo gets 20 times, every kill will remove 15% jetpack heat buildup. And since when you're aiming, your jet fuel isn't used as much, as long as you're killing enemies, offset is going to help you stay airborne, which will then benefit you being airborne overall. Pinnacle hits. Critical hit damage is increased by 50% while airborne. So, you know, offset will benefit from all these skills will benefit from offset. Airstrike. At 20 times combo and higher, grenade damage is increased by 50% while airborne. At 30 times combo and higher, every 1 second spent airborne increases firearm damage by 20% up to a maximum of 100%. So think about this for a second. We got offset, where enemy kills removes 15% jetpack heat buildup. And then you have hang time, where at 30 combo and higher, every 1 second increases firearm damage by 20%. Every second, your damage is going up 20%, which means that you're killing enemies quicker and allowing offset to trigger a lot more often so you can stay in the air. So that hang time can become more and more useful. I see the possibilities. Squad Ultimate unlocks Deadshot's ability to trigger the Squad Ultimate. This slows down enemies and locks down vehicles around the squad for 30 seconds, activated by pressing triangle and circle when the squad meter is fully charged. Using this ability depletes the meter for all squad members. And then, Ultimate Carnage increases grenade and fuel dump traversal attack damage by 150% while the squad ultimate is active. And lastly, Ultimate Power Conservation increases fuel dump traversal attack and suicide strike resource buildup rate by 50% while the squad ultimate is active. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is every skill that Deadshot has. We will do the other characters later because we need to get back to the gameplay.
Taking these guys on is suicide. We agreed?
Just picture it. Harley Quinn kills the Justice League.
Oh, Sidekick's got something to prove now that the boyfriend's dead.
Sidekick? Oh, honey. I'm a frickin' superstar.
Great. So Quinn's down for staying here and getting her ass killed. What about the king here? Are you on Team Waller, or Team get the hell out of this mess?
A more complicated question than you realize, mercenary. And a false choice, as long as Waller's bombs are in our heads. But the nanite injector she gave us came from there.
What? That pigeon?
LexCorp.
Righto. We'll traipse on over and ask if they do return, shall we? No way Waller lets us uptown. She'll kill us.
Not if we do as we're told till she trusts us. We get to LexCorp, bombs out. Then you all can do whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Right. Hello, Waller! Captain Boomerang, team leader, reporting for duty.
And?
Yeah, looking forward to killing the Justice League and all, but, well, you know, these guns are a bit shit. Oh, no offense.
Then head northwest. That's the last known of a Gotham arms dealer who's dug into Metropolis. Oswald Cobblepot.
The freaking penguin!
You want to last more than 10 seconds against the League? Cobblepot's been running anti-meta weapons for years. I want him recruited and brought back to the Hall of Justice.
Oh, I'm gonna recruit the shit out of him. Let's get moving, Task Force H.
All right, will it give me the option to switch characters so we can mess with King Shark?
We need smooth talking and probably violence. My time to shine. I can feel it.
All right, time to switch characters. So for this mission, Captain Boomerang is the one who's psyched up. Therefore, he'll do more damage and he'll gain more XP. But
let me do the talking with Penguin, okay? We go way back. Couple of years at least.
Funny, he never mentioned you.
Mate, him and me are compadres. I'm basically his left-hand man.
Metropolis, this is Lois Lane with an update on the ongoing. Basically, eyewitness account confirmed that Bruce Wayne has reappeared boarding the Soul Ship, and he's returned. This man has either captured or killed members of the Metropolis PD, and now he's started targeting civilians throughout.
oh wait, there is talent points. There are talent points for everybody. All right, Blood Frenzy for King Shark. I'm not going to go through a skill tree because I need to dedicate that to a whole different section. And you guys are here for gameplay. Blood Frenzy activates at 5 times combo and higher, and melee hits cause enemies to bleed for 50% of the damage dealt over 5 seconds, and successful counters increases the damage of your next melee by 25%. It encourages you to beat people to death with your hands.
We all know what Batman can do. If you see him, for God's sake, as a lantern, he's continuing to provide protection for the Soul Ship following a fight with the Flash. Our only hope is that someone is still on our side. Even if one metahuman still has their head on straight right now, we've got a fighting chance. I'll keep monitoring the situation as it develops, but for now, this is Lois Lane signing off.
Selecting new targets.
Boom!
Waller keeping a comatose girl on the payroll. That seem a little extreme to anybody else?
Girlie's a right villain. Just like the rest of us.
She's a kid.
Judge me harshly.
And Boomer, they're barely a villain. Just a carny ass with a bad accent.
Obliterated. I remain unchallenged.
Credits. Credits, Kolu and Crystal. See, here's the thing. We never got the name of what these materials were.
A fine target, Harley. I will end it. To the air. Tell
Grab
me
all the
more
materials.
about our target. This penguin.
Putting the hurt on people.
Kinda like us, except we're classy.
Providing support fire.
Not a backseat driver in a massacre, are you, Sharky?
Yes, I am the thunder.
When did Penguin get out anyway?
Out. He was barely in. Money talks, creeps walk, you know?
I hear that.
Okay, enemies are supposed to be around here. I think they're underneath.
Lois Lane here, reporting from an undisclosed location. A U.S. Special Forces
So that I'm saying I'm seeing red is an actual thing for King Shark? Yeah, it is. It is. It's a seeing red is an actual gameplay mechanic.
I lunge!
I always wanted a techie type when I was working. Some nerd in my ear telling me they were in the mainframe or whatever.
Breach the firewall.
Woo!
And you gotta go on a killing spree through the ranks of the triads.
Harley's got the hardest traversal. I'd say it's the hardest to master.
Can't let that shit stand. R.I.P. Gary.
Because deadshot is by far the easiest to get into. King Shark is also the easiest to get into because it's really just his main method of getting around is jumping high and jumping far.
Shark, even if everyone thinks you're just a terrifying slab of primal rage,
They do?
I just want to tell you, don't let yourself get boxed in. You can be whatever you want to be.
Boomerang is tricky at first, but you get used to it. And then, of course, Harley is the one you got to get used to the most because for some people really hope that the swing speed is increased, even though technically everyone can move at a speed that's comparable to each other. Because that's what they engineered it. It may not seem like they're moving fast. Like, Harley swing may not seem like it's all that fast, but everyone's speed is made so that no one is too fast for anyone else.
We make a good double act, Harley.
See, this is what I would be doing off camera. I would just be going around killing enemies before I got to, like, a main story stuff. I would just be killing enemies all day, because this is what I was doing during the alpha. I also like the added effects that's on characters when they're special, special effects that are on them when they trigger. So what happens if you beat story? You get better gear after. It opens up something called Elseworld missions, which, yes, will give you like, better gear afterwards. So that's one of the things that you can do on top of exploring the rest of the city, leveling up characters and whatnot. You know the usual. I just love tearing through the streets. Oh, that's a nice table you got there. Too bad! Even tearing through the trash cans. This dude does have unstoppable movement like the Hulk. I'm upset. I'm upset because no one's tried to make a Hulk game. How dare you! I need to be using this minigun.
They break easily.
All right, let's go back to the main mission. Because I'll just keep going around the city killing things. I'll just keep going around. Wait a minute. Did I collect the material that came from the turret?
I never pull over.
Gear that you forgot to collect has been added to your inventory. All right. We'll go back to messing with King Shark a little bit later. I gotta put a skill in for Boomerang. Jackpot activates at 5 times combo and higher and increases firearm damage by 20%, and critical counters have a 50% chance to make enemies' shield harvestable. And here's all the skills for Boomerang. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let me go ahead and get the skill for Harley so I ain't got to worry about it later. Carnival! Carnival activates at 5 times combo and higher and increases damage dealt by 10%, and successful counters have a 50% chance to drop ammo.
Getting a head start.
Hey, Floyd, you ever tell the ladies your sharpshooting thing is a superpower?
Nah. Don't have powers. Don't need them.
I mean, it's kind of like a superpower. It's like right next to being a superpower. Like, superpower adjacent.
You think I was born good at this? You think I woke up one day and just decided not to miss anymore? Nah. My superpowers are discipline and dedication.
You said you did not have a superpower.
Figure of speech, big guy.
Take the lead, Quinn.
Not if Fowler wants out.
See that knock? That knock has the same tone as that doom, doo, doom, doom from Arkham.
G'day, Pango. Remember me?
No. Ain't this a right rogues gallery? Who's the big bleeder? Think his cousin used to work for me.
Raul, good to see you.
Busted him out of a circus. We're getting the hell out of the city before Argus finds us. You in?
But we are working for Argus.
You bloody what?
Real slick, Shark.
Good talk. Nice catching up. Give my regards to the locals.
Wow. You guys bombed harder than Eddie Nigma's stand-up set in Arkham. I had to shoot my way out of that one, too.
That's Deathstroke? No, that's Deadshot.
Do not be frozen, softskins.
Oh, their shields are bigger than ours.
Large but immobile. They challenge us to overrun them.
Big man's right. Work for an angle on him.
Oh, we're starting a streak here, gang.
Where'd you get your guns in a series of Quinn if this is about me stopping the bleeding hyenas? It weren't personal.
All the ways you're gonna kick the shit out of Penguin.
Skill shot.
Can you believe Penguin tried to have us killed?
Yeah?
Yep.
On reflection, yes.
Whoa, a lot of trust issues here. Anyway, let's bag the little snitch.
Mess up your max skill, marksman. What is it? What is it? Beastman like Batman villains? Yeah, we got Deadshot. I really would love to have Deathstroke as a playable character. We're getting the Joker as the first character. Elseworld Joker, of course. But I would very much like to play as Deadshot, because I think that would be cool. The world's deadliest assassin. Sure, Deadshot is, you know, a man who never misses, but Deathstroke is, he's literally the John Wick of DC.
What are you waiting for, you pair of villains? Get them!
Getting the Ivy glitch where she doesn't show up. Hey, Martin, how about you not talk about things I haven't encountered yet?
Money never got you much in the way of loyalty, huh?
Piss off, widow. What did loyalty get you?
Oswald Cobblepot. My man. Do we have a job for you? Tell him, Quinn.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
It's your lucky day.
So lucky.
I don't truck with trash, so you, the meathead merc, and whatever those two are, can jog on.
I can't believe you forgot me. I worked for you. Twice. All in it together now, mate.
Okay, Waller. We bagged Penguin.
Someone's been busy. How'd you have time to make all this, Ozzy? Waller, the Penguin is in flight. Repeat, the Penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
Will they, will they fix these glitches the game has? No, they're just gonna leave the game with glitches in it. Martin, come on.
Fricasseed Penguin. Let's get him to... Oh my god, he's getting up.
Hitting him again.
He's ran out the door. Somebody stop him.
Did that get him?
No. It very much did not get him. Waller, blow up his head.
Shark. I'm disappointed.
Oh, you bloody Darrow. We could have done that all day. Well, hello. You're just in time to thank us for doing your job. No, seriously, it was our pleasure. No need for gifts.
Christ.
Rick Flag.
Shit. Aren't you Waller's lieutenant ass kisser?
You can call me Colonel Rick Flag. And all you criminals would do well not to piss me off. If I see or hear something that don't make me happy, you can be damn sure Director Waller ain't happy. And you don't want that.
We will make you happy, Colonel Rick Flag.
I doubt it, Shark. But what I know you can do is cause destruction. So, Brainiacs dropped a bug farm into Midtown, heavily guarded, pumping Terminauts into the city. You're gonna stop it. Or die trying, I guess.
He seems nice.
The hell is a Terminaut?
How about we Terminaut go find out? Hey? This is bullshit.
Shut down the Terminaut incubators at Central Station, TFX. I want a clean house.
All right, foul play. Recruit your first support squad member. Recruit. That's a weird way to say it. Dude literally got knocked unconscious and dragged away in a minivan. Boomerang is no longer psyched up, so we don't need to stick with him. We can switch over to King Shark.
You sure you don't want to ride this murder carousel to the end?
Nope. Justice League are all yours, Quinn. You give them hell.
And I used to think you were cool. They do say never meet your villains.
Target sighted.
I'm not done with you yet. Come here.
Giving Sharko a hand with his target.
Follow in my wake.
So Precious, Kaluan Crystal, credits. Is there a way for me to see that? Like what I got in my inventory?
Let's upgrade that.
If I'm not wrong, this is the last recorded voices for Batman by Kevin Conroy, right? Yes, this is his final performance as the Batman.
Instructions, get to LexCorp, Ghost on Metropolis.
So that was one of the other reasons why I really wanted to play this, to hear his final performance. How do you change characters? For me, I press the left button, the left directional button, and then it brings up this wheel. And then you just press the button for the person you want to play. That is such a high vertical.
Recognize me. Well, that's crime lords for you. Make you feel special and then use you.
I shall remember you, Boomerang. It will not be a pleasant memory.
Oh, on you, Sharko.
Yes! Tank! Finally! They give a lot of XP.
I must reload. The tank has sighted me. I must escape. Here I come.
Yeah. Nice.
Quinn, apart from the electrocution, you went pretty easy on Cobblepot. Didn't he,
Yeah, he stuck my hyenas.
Sorry. That means something different in Australia.
It is what it is. A lot of things are dead now, like most of his nerve endings after that trying.
Weapons-free TFX. Central Station is a historically protected landmark, but everything else is fair game. The Terminati incubators are hooked up to a network of some kind of power sources. Shoot the hell out of them.
Great strategy, Flag. I see how you made Colonel.
Speaking of promotions, I'll be monitoring your performance. Whoever screws up the least might just make squad leader.
Hope they don't mess it up because, to be honest, because I heard it's kind of related to the Arkham series. I don't know where you got the kinda part from. This is literally set 5 years after the events of Arkham Knight.
Count me in on your target, Sharky.
Your voltage will be mine.
It's important to love yourself.
Good target call, Shark. I'm taking it.
Those creeps are shielding the crystal. Take them down.
So we kill the enemies, the crystals, then the incubators. Go.
Go, buddy.
The power network is down. And within the incubator's shield.
Thing's still built like a tank. Look for a weak point to fire on.
Shot with finesse.
Something opened up and stuck out.
Get up in its... whatever that open bay one. Show them what they want.
Good doggies, you earned a treat.
Shark attack!
Then why not continue as Batman? Because they wanted to do something different. I know people like the Batman series, but you can't honestly expect Rocksteady to just keep making Batman game after Batman game until the point of it being, you know, done to exhaustion all the time. Right? Right? I love the Batman series. I do. I really do. But Rocksteady ain't got to keep making them over and over and over again. They can try something different. Like this, for example. Oh, that's yellow. Did we just get a legendary? Nope. Storm warning. Uncommon Amertech heavy weapon. And Pulsar. Uncommon Star Labs assault rifle. Oh, we did get a legendary. Linebacker. All right, this is my first legendary weapon that I had managed to get. I thought it was another universe adjusted to the Arkham one, not the exact same one. That's a big risk. Yes, it is a big risk. And it's been a topic of discussion for quite some time on how we went from the gameplay of the previous Arkham series into one that completely changes into a shooter. And honestly, I understand people's opinion on the change, but I don't understand the overwhelming negativity towards it. And frankly, people need to get out of their minds that Rocksteady's going to go back to making Batman games again without Kevin Conroy in it. Sure, we could have other people fill the role of either Batman or someone else in the Bat family, but come on. There's more to DC than Batman. The sooner people realize that, the better. But linebacker. Special ability. Counter bullets deplete your shields 5 times more than usual, but successful counters spawn shield pickups. Successful critical counters give you 2 times more. CDs, it's good to see you, my friend. We are playing Suicide Squad, the Justice League.
A new instrument of destruction.
All right, King Shark leveled up. He's now level 2. But I did say that Deadshot was going to be my main, so I need to focus on him. What, little kids complaining about Batman or something? No. No one's complaining. No one's complaining about Batman. Rawl is just now finding out that the Suicide Squad game is, you know, set in the same universe as the Arkham series, and has just been wondering why didn't they just continue with more Batman? And I just gave him the reason why. That shotgun is nice. I mean, it looks nice, but I got notorious weapons, so that's something.
Alright, pay attention, TFX. This is live feed from the Justice League's Watchtower satellite. We're tracking enemies with the data linked to the Skull Ship's comms. We want in on that data, and you are gonna bag it for us. Shark, you're taking the lead. Squad's gonna need you to pick the next mission.
Ah, I wanted Deadshot to be the lead. I should have played as Deadshot. I should have played as him. Okay, so this gives us a lot of resources. 715 XP, 550, and this gives us 880. So, of course, we're going to pick the one that gives us more XP. Why would I choose anything else than that? We're going to go to the one that gives us the most XP. Good, because I need to level up.
The Director isn't the biggest threat to your skulls anymore. We've got reports of enemy sharpshooters in the city. Mean, smart, and their shots pack some kind of electrical discharge. Eyes open.
So what you're telling me is you don't have an infamous weapon? Nope, because you can only get them from endgame. You can't get them as drops. Notorious weapons and such, notorious in lore, yes, but infamy is endgame related weaponry. Enemy intel update. Snipers! Brainiac has deployed sniper enemies. These cunning long-range combatants will phase away to maintain distance and strike from range. These guys were annoying. These guys were annoying in the alpha. Tired, they gave us 2 days of rest after exams. Oh, wow. Used to give us a week or two. They only give you... Wait, so you're telling me they gave you a significantly shorter amount of time to rest after exams? When they used to give you a week or two? Ugh. I know I'm just playing, just trying to tease and poke the bear a little, but not too much. You ain't poking me. Takes a lot to annoy me. But these snipers, they were annoying because these jokers move around. They warp everywhere, especially if you try to shoot them before you try to counter them. They try to jump in and everywhere. Their electrically charged shots will temporarily disable traversal. That's another thing. Playing as deadshot and getting hit by one of these snipers means I can't fly. So these guys are the first to go. Counter a sniper to briefly jam their equipment, preventing them from firing or phasing. So, you know, we got snipers that are going to be appearing in the field now. Now, Shark may be the lead, but... yeah, I'm focusing on Deadshot. I'm focusing on him. I got to. Because if I go to talents, currently, King Shark has more skills. And I want Deadshot to be the guy. The guy that I'm using. Let's see. Increases melee damage by 200% against enemies with less than 50% health. So this is going to help King Shark be an even deadlier melee fighter. But we're going to be focusing on Deadshot. Who's the best counter for the snipers? No character is a better counter for others. It's really a matter of...
Nothing personal, just filling up. Lined up your target, Quinn.
It's really just you gotta aim at them. You really just gotta... it's really just... no character is better at something for certain enemies. As long as you can aim at them and hit it with a critical, that's that. Is that the same chick from Spider-Man 2 movie?
So they're just gonna send guns to us?
Are you talking about... You're not talking about Harley, are you? Because Harley Quinn and company is from DC. Marvel, Spider-Man is from Marvel.
We need that data cache unit so our nerds can crack their comms.
Is this another bring 'em in alive job flag?
Nope. Weapons free.
Nice!
All right, Colonel Flag. We have killed the target.
Good. Secure it for scanning, and we'll bring Hack online.
I'm always online.
The blue hologram chick is who I'm talking about. No. She is not from... she is not from the Marvel Universe. Alright, perform ground bounces or slides.
Who ordered another round of flaming? Don't let these snipers pop your skulls. That's my job.
Oh! I got hit by a sniper. There's a sniper somewhere. Gotcha! Kill enemies while hovering. Hit enemy legs. Oh, I gotta hit some legs. Try it. Ah, I love shield harvesting. I love it.
I'm in the air.
This is how I get my combo up so high. Just shield harvesting.
What goes up?
Identified a new target.
Any anxieties, Floyd? Feelings of inadequacy?
Whoa! Oh, snap! I got downed.
Never miss the score.
I got downed.
Tactical repositioning. Ah, running too hot. Close combat always gave me a buzz.
TFX, we're done here. The data's good.
Wow. Is Deadshot using Firefly's jetpack? No, he's using Gizmo's. Which also gives a lore reason as to why he can't remain in the air for the very long. Because the jetpack was meant for a person half his size. Let me see what you guys have said. The hologram gal, but I do get his point of view there. Is a character similar? I don't even know why you said that it was a slide. It's fine, it's fine.
Slicing enemy comms channel into your headspace. Now.
I want you to focus on the low priority kill list. Profiles. Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, King Shark. Self-centered fools all. Don't expect them to operate as a group. Isolate them. Eliminate them.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
All right, enemy communications. So now we get to hear Batman speaking over the comms, over Brainiac's comms, and him relaying information to everybody. He's basically Brainiac's tactician because he's Batman. And if you want anyone making plans for you or, you know, strategizing basically anything, he is the guy to do it. So it's kind of dangerous having Batman as a tactician of this whole shebang. Enemy communications. Hack has successfully breached the Skull Ship's data network. You can now listen in on enemy communications while in the field and during missions. So this is basically like, you know, thug banter whenever they're walking out in the wilds in the old games. Come on, give me something good.
It's green!
1-2 punch. Oh, wait, I finally get some new melee stuff, and it gives me more XP when I use this. Nice. Thank you.
Here you go, coming through. Beep, beep, beep.
Yay, Deadshot leveled up. I need that. Total enemies killed, 10. Mission score, mission complete time, 2 minutes. Sniper kills, melee kills.
Tapping their phone lines is one thing, TFX, but cracking that Skull Ship's shield calls for good old-fashioned recon. I'm handling that personally. You four are gonna cause enough ruckus to keep that thing's heat off me.
You're risking your ass too? If this is a military bonding thing, it ain't gonna work.
I was thinking the same thing, Lawton. So let's make you four into an effective support unit first. Head to the mark site for pre-mission training. Hack's got some ideas.
All right, so we got another skill point we can get for Deadshot. So I need to keep putting points into things that helped me the last time. Let's see. Damage reduction is increased by 25% and shield overcharge by 50. Melee hits have a 100% chance to cause enemies to bleed. Where's this cough coming from? Bleed for 100% of the damage dealt over 5 seconds, but melee cooldown is increased by 2. I think for survivability, we're going to have perfect form. And then after that, obviously, we're going to get air reach. Then after that, we are going to get maybe hollow point or punch it in so I can get some ammo back. Just realize happened to Gizmo then? Did the kid get shot? So here's the thing. Gizmo is alive in this game, given the fact from certain cutscenes that they've shown in like previews and the insider videos. Gizmo is alive. We just haven't recruited him yet. And he is definitely not a kid. You're probably thinking of Gizmo when he was a teenager. Well, when he was much younger in the Teen Titans cartoon. But the Gizmo of this world is I'd say full-grown adult, but he's still half my size. So Gizmo is an adult here, but we haven't recruited him yet. So you'll get to see Gizmo soon. You'll get to see him. Also, I should probably be putting some of this good gear on some of these characters so it can benefit me. Yes, I should say so, yes. So one thing to note is that I was about to say something. I done forgot it.
This is kind of my deal.
Is that I like how gear appears on your body. I like how the gear that you pick up appears on you so that it changes. It's not just static and everything looks the exact same. It changes.
It's not supposed to be real. It's to be cool.
But I am the rightful ruler of the sharks.
Condiment King probably says he's the ruler of tomato sauce, too.
Traversal attacks. Each squad member has a signature traversal attack to master. Build up your traversal attack resource by shooting enemies with firearms. Once charged, you can use it to take out multiple enemies in one stylish move.
Build up your adrenaline through combat. Then, we're going to unleash it in moves that take out multiple bodies and look cool.
This combat simulation's gonna put you through your paces. Aiming for deadshot. All right, prep time's over. You ready to pull off your attack? Oh, you hit that like a bomb going off.
Condiment King is such a weird enemy. Frankly, a lot of Batman's enemies are weird. I have to say, out of everyone's rogues gallery in DC, Batman has the weirdest. You literally have people that are just based off of condiments, regular rats. Like, you got people like Captain Boomerang. Okay, dude who uses a boomerang. That I understand. But Batman's got like Rat King, Condiment King, Professor Pig, all these other different characters. Wasn't he brainwashed by the Joker or something? Condiment King? I don't know. My lore is kind of rusty on Condiment King and company.
I'm calling this combat drill done. Take it and use it, TFX. We're in this next off together, cause...
Oh, we don't talk about Batmite. Because that's what James Gunn is going to be bringing into the DC EU now. He's going to be bringing in Batmite. And I thought that is by far... I thought that was incredibly confusing to bring in Batmite to introduce a new multiverse. Because I always figured you would, build up to multiversal beings in a cinematic universe first. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But we got another legendary, Pulsar. Star Lab. It's a Star Labs assault rifle. I'm gonna put this on another character since Deadshot is running the infamy stuff, and I'm probably more than likely gonna stick with Deadshot having this infamy stuff. Every 4 critical hits with this firearm will cause it to instantly reload. This weapon also has 50% increased critical hit chance. Please don't. That stings for me because you know how conflicted I feel as a fan of Batmite. That I'm not making it up. I wish I was, but I'm not making it up. I've known that information for many months. Me and Godjiel, we talk about DC stuff all the time, and we've known about Batmite being introduced to the new DCEU for James Gunn. And we still don't like it. We still don't like it. I'll carry this weapon with me, but I'm not going to equip it, because notorious weapons are better than legendary weapons.
If we're gonna crack the shield on death from above up there, I need clean intel without getting shot at. You four have the honor of being shot at instead, while I get the job done.
I would like to lead the mission, Colonel Flag. I have great leadership skills as a demigod, and as a bipedal shark, I draw much attention.
To the people overtaken by the invaders, this is Wonder Woman. I know you're still in there. I know you're still fighting. Keep
Diana, stop this.
Bruce. Bruce, tell me where you are.
Watching. Integration with Brainiac is irreversible. You need to understand that. Join us, or stay out of the way.
I'm not calling you sir or some other bullcrap, Deadshot.
Pretty sure Flag said that was mandatory.
You're shitting me.
Brain bombable offense, he said.
Well, that's just great. Real nice. Where's Waller? I'm gonna... Oh, you're winding me up.
Continue to secure the rooftops and street level. Then we'll deploy forces to sweep the shelters and the underground. The takeover of Metropolis must be thorough, complete, no exceptions.
Those stray Terrans, they're marking fighters they kill, examining them.
Sounds like vivisection to me. We'll all be better off when they're integrated with the rest of us.
You'd think Batman would bring a little more energy to being evil. Come on, mate, have some fun with it.
Nah, Bats is always like that. He's a strong, stoic, stick-in-the-mud type.
Like Deadshot?
Oh, I can have fun. Y'all just bother me.
Oh, don't listen to him, Shark. Bats and Floyd both just need a big, sharky hug.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta call it a session for right now. I didn't reach the full 4 hours that I wanted to, but this is actually a perfect place for me to stop. I gave you a pretty significant preview of what to expect from Suicide Squad. I may keep playing and then leveling, but I won't do anything related to story-related stuff. Just so I can level up some other characters, maybe. Look at Harley just smiling at me back there. What are you doing, Harley? What are you doing? But yeah, we will continue. Actually, hold on. Next objective? What is my next objective? We're live. Welcome to Metropolis. Chapter 2, Task Force X. Make some noise. Okay, so that's the next mission. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm going to call it a session here for right now because I actually do need to go out and get myself some food. And then... Yeah. I'll call it a session here for right now. We're going to continue with the subs-only mode for this until I finish the story, simply because I just don't want to run the risk of, some people showing up and, trying to disrupt it by trying to spoil stuff that I have not encountered yet. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'll put it back to normal once the story is over, so that way I can judge the story and the game once I'm done and the credits roll. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I'm done for right now, ladies and gentlemen. I really need to go out and get my food right now. And yeah, we'll continue this. We'll continue this another time. I don't know if I'm going to continue it later tonight. Once I get back and I eat, I'll probably continue it either tomorrow or the day after, due to how busy I'm going to be tomorrow. But I'll put up a stream and I'll set it up again. But for right now, I'm going to call it a session for today for my first part of my Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League playthrough. Thank you everybody for showing up. Look forward to entertaining you once more with basically anything else that I'm doing. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, even become a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.